Hey guys, we've got another user-submitted replay here from PhleBuster. So PhleBuster, thank you so much for submitting this. It's going to be PhleBuster versus I'm gonna call him Apym is the Red Vanguard player here. Pretty stock standard Hexen and dog interaction going down here in the top left. And what's it going to be? Probably a meat farm and what? A conclave or an iron vault or something? Oh, shrine. Okay. That's fine. We see we hear the chicken. We hear the pet noises coming out of the Riz Kitty and the chicken here. And it's gonna be Lancer first, so no mass dog memes. Now this poor imp is gonna try and fight this dog one-on-one. I don't think that's gonna work out too well for the imp, especially because he's not on when he's not on top of Shroud. Dog comes to the back line, doesn't see a whole lot from the at the natural, so he suspects something's going on in the back. The low health imp does get turned into an iron vault, and the scout realizes that he's not going to do a whole lot of like significant damage. Oh, he's gonna guard this health camp though. That's super annoying. Dogs are like the height of annoying gameplay, and if you can be annoying with your scout, you're a good Vanguard player. Oh, and it almost gets taken out too. Shadow Demons turn around though and start attacking this the meat farm, and then they go back to passive status. All right, we don't see an expansion yet from Apym. This Lancer's almost finished though, and yeah, it's gonna be the second Lancer. You know, I've never actually paid attention to the Lancer's idle animation. I know the Exo used to have a pretty funny one before it got the imagery rework. Okay, so the Lancers are doing fantastic damage against this creep camp. They're both getting great surface area for their AoE attacks. We'll come back to that. Is this the that's the scout being so annoying again. Oh, and PhleBuster still hasn't taken his health camp yet. That's unfortunate. Alright, he is going to use his Hexen to absorb a lot of this damage, though. Which is the right call. That brute, is it going to go down? It does. Okay, all the slimes get taken care of, and now the health camp falls to PhleBuster. See a couple of... Alright, what's coming out over here? Mech Bay. You know, I used to see... I'm seeing a lot more Mech Bay immediately after Barracks and not BK Lounge. I remember the BK Lounge being a lot more popular as the next thing you build after a Barracks. Just because Exos are really good. Quick Draw Hustle, I think, is fallen out of popularity for some reason. And I don't know why. I can't place it. Like the Infernal units are still relatively slow. Anyway, we're going to see 3 Lancers taking on the Shadow Demons plus a dog, 4 Lancers. While, yeah, all the Infernal units are just going to camp out up here by the farm. Up by the farm, by the unnamed chickens. Okay, and the mech base starting to crank out Vulcans. That's an interesting choice. I normally see hedgehogs coming out of there, but we do see 1 Vulcan, 1 Lancer. Maybe the idea is to be like the super tanky composition, or like if you keep a medtech, if you get like the medtech upgrades, because I think medtechs unlock after you get a central command. There's the BK Lounge, so we see kinetic redirection happening, and Apym is still on 1 base. That's a bit of a, I mean, spending your money as fast as you can is fine if you're, oh. And this is a cool little Shroud Highway as well. PhleBuster with the cool ideas here. And using a Hellborn to, not a Hellborn, excuse me, using a Magmadon to help out that creep camp, that passive Therium creep camp is really nice. What do we see here? A meat farm, but the meat farm's off of Shroud, so he's going to be missing out on a little bit of that passive, on a little bit of the passive animus that he could be generating. These Fellhogs definitely will start generating that passive Animus, though, which would be nice. And all these slow Lancer Vulcan units are going to start... they got the speed camp. Now, are they going to use the aggression? Are the Vulcans going to burst through here is the next question. I think they will. Yep. Uh-oh. That's quite a catch for our Vulcan... for our Vanguard player. The Shroud Stone's not going to last that much longer. We do see one of the Fellhogs come forward and didn't do much damage. It basically just proc kinetic redirection for Apym. Okay, but we see a Weaver, and that's it. Is it just a Weaver that's going to come forward and fight all this? I don't think that's such a great idea. No, send your Weaver back. Yeah, there we go. You need your Magmadon in front. Okay, now it's going to start doing percent damage. Magmadon's getting great connections as the more surrounded it gets, the more efficient the stomp is. But now it's trapped. It needs to start attacking anything. Just attack anything. Oh, that was so much damage that it just took. Granted, it is a tanky unit. It's meant to sit at the front and just like absorb hits, but okay, now the second Magmadon is forward, but it's not stomping. See a Super Stone go down, and that's going to start doing a ton of damage to these Vulcans. This Vulcan gets an emergency promote, and it's going to get chased away by the Magmadon. A Brute and a Weaver are going to come forward and challenge these Lancers as well. Magmadon doing damage. Oh, the skull lands. Okay, the Magma turns around. Realize it's going to get better surface area. Oh no, and the Fiends take out that Vulcan. What a grab. Okay, so now Apym's on one, well, now on 2 bases. But, yeah, it's only got these 2 Lancers. Yeah, there we go. PhleBuster doesn't want to trigger kinetic redirection any more than he has to, just because every hit that those Fiends land is the faster that those Lancers are going to walk. Okay, and the third goes down once again for PhleBuster. He's going to be able to settle down a little bit and maybe tech up. Oh, builds another shrine right next to this Therium. Interesting. Okay, we see the Hellforge. Not doing a whole lot here. You know what, I need to keep an eye on this one. We also see a Twilight Spire going down, but yeah, not a lot else going on the map at the moment. Do we see... I don't know that... Okay, we do see a Hellborn on the map. That's nice. I don't see any Gaunts, though. I wanted to check if Plague Axis has been researched, just because Plague is so good. Nothing yet. Okay, meanwhile, back to the Vanguard base. Holy Vulcans, that's a lot of Vulcans. And I don't think we've seen... Yeah, we don't see a... Okay, the BK Lab's making stuff. We're seeing more Vulcans get cranked out here, and finally we see an Exo in production. Somewhere along the line, this center passive Luminite camp got taken by PhleBuster. Not that long ago. Looks like the timer means it's only gotten taken recently. The 3 Vulcans getting scouted by that meat farm, though, is pretty useful intel, and I think knowing that his opponent is closer to the 3rd, PhleBuster should start reinforcing over here. Oh, we see an Atlas with a Vulcan picked up. Atlas drop's gonna be pretty good, just because of it's not like your typical tank drop where the AOE. I mean, the Vulcans still do AoE, but they're much tankier. I would say that a Vulcan drop is almost scarier than an Atlas drop. Okay. Oh, and this Magmadon gets great surrounds against these Vulcans. The Vulcans dash into it again. Another Lash comes out and gets a Vulcan. And yeah, these Magmadons are going to give chase. Two of those Vulcans get picked up, and they're probably going to get sent over to the natural. Yeah, I think PhleBuster feels the same. But yeah, the evac is going to be pretty strong. Oh no, is it going to... Oh, the Shadow Flyers. Oh, what a catch. What an incredibly good catch from the Shadow Flyers. Takes out the evac with both Atlases inside. That's That was really good. That's got to be painful for APM. So now APM, we don't see many defensive structures here, which is a shame because I think the flat cannon or the buzzsaw cannon would be a really good addition to the defenders here. We see an overcharge go down in the bobs, but where are they going to go? Are they going to try and... Okay, they're gonna try and build over here at the third, but it might be a little bit too late. PhleBuster's floating 1,100 minerals, or 1,100 luminite, excuse me, and trying to min-max. There we go. We see a shrine going down over by the double therium, just to capitalize on it. But the supply don't lie. This is quite a disparity in the favor of PhleBuster, and now it looks like APM's gonna try and do something maybe sneaky, or maybe try and take out this therium. I don't think it's... APM's not necessarily therium starved at the moment, but being more active on the map, I guess, just to get the bounty from these camps is a good idea, just to get back in the game. But APM's so far behind in terms of supply and production as well that putting anything down on the map, just spending that money needs to happen. All right, Scrapyard's finished, but I don't think we saw the Oreo upgrade finish up yet. Machine Lab. Okay, do we see the... No, we don't see the Atlas upgrade just yet. We see another mech bay going down, but let's see, was Quick Draw Hustle researched? No, Quick Draw Hustle was not researched. Kinetic redirection did finish, but I think, yeah, what do you do as APM? Like, your Vulcans aren't upgraded, but you can't spend the money to upgrade them because you still need to spend money to just get more units because you're falling so far behind. Yeah, I think this is just way too many bases for PhleBuster. Like, it's... I don't want to say that the game's over, but, like, he's on, what, his 5th base now? 4.5 base? If you count the double therium mine. Yeah, what is this? 5 on each patch. Yeah, he's just gulping in that therium. Okay, the Hellborn is sieging this camp from low ground and getting good. Oh, and they're upgraded Hellborn too. So all these bobs that get hit by the AOE are going to take they're going to take damage over time. Ooh. I think this is just one of those moments where you have to accept the base is gone. He can't challenge this army. He could try to continue repairing it. There we go. He readjusts the bobs to make sure that they're not taking that AoE damage. Oh, but now the Hellborn are going to start targeting down the bobs. Yeah, evacuate the bobs, abandon the base. It's double luminite would have been nice to have, but I think it was a little bit. It was too little, too late. Oh, the Magmadon stomps through all these trees. Now the main force of PhleBuster is going to come on down and take care of this third. Yeah, the bob's got to go. So, yeah, APM is just forced to attack now. Oh, no, but these Hellborn were stuck on the high ground. Nothing to, nothing helping to escort them. We see a couple of Magmadons coming forward. The triple stomp right into NPM's force. PhleBuster, you've got him cornered. I think he could have gone in and attacked. Even with the, well, yeah, these are a lot of really big units. The surface area for surface area from the Atlas shots wouldn't have been that bad, honestly. So many lashes going down. Yeah, that Bruiser getting surrounded by Weavers. What is this Weaver Magmadon festival? This is just like the pure tank build for PhleBuster. Not a single tier 1 unit that I can find. There we go. Yeah. Oops, all Magmadons. Oh, the massive stomps forward. Holy surface area on the stomps. These poor, yeah, you just A-move. You can just A-move now. A-move and win. A-move and win. Nightfall Infestation gets 2 Lancers. Doesn't matter. A-move and win. Oh, APM trying to learn. I think he knows that the game's already over, and he says, what should I do against this? Oh, punish the greed. And PhleBuster says he's still experimenting. Yeah. What an interesting composition. I think there's enough anti-heavy tools in the Vanguard toolbox that Exos would have been the right. Exos with Quick Draw would have been good against the Magmadons, and Or even just hedgehogs. Hedgehogs against mags would have been good. Anyways, GG's. PhleBuster, thank you so much for the replay. Really cool unit composition. And, yeah. See you guys later.